Hello, Enid, and welcome to another city update. And this is a very special week. We have a lot going on. With it being Thanksgiving week, I cannot help but ask you, what is your favorite thing that you look forward to with Thanksgiving?
Well, I love my family, and my family knows this guy loves some pumpkin pie. So I love pumpkin pie. I like being around family. We usually end up, there usually ends up being a puzzle on the table. So you spend a lot of time around your family and, doing those kind of things and activities. And that's it. What about you?
Do you make anything special?
I'm not much of a cook when it comes to Thanksgiving. I try to hold down my responsibilities to watch the football games, and I have been told to stay out of the kitchen at times, but I usually try to get in there and help wash the dishes when the dinner's over.
Well, I don't know if you're familiar with the name of Moon. It's a domino game. That is a tradition that anytime that we have a family gathering, such as Thanksgiving, Easter, Christmas, or whatever, the guys convene and the girls go watch Hallmark movies or a game, and the guys go play Moon, which I think, from what I understand, is it's similar to a card game. Don't get me to line.
The guys sneak away and play Blue Moon?
No, it's called Moon.
Just Moon.
It's a dominoes game that I don't know how to play it. I don't know. Anyway, so I am responsible for making the green bean casserole and the deviled eggs and Oreo cream pie, and I'm making lemon bars this year.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a note from Elaine Johns. So yeah, she makes the best. So, well, with all of that going on, we do have some closures that are happening, and so we're going to go ahead and just remind you. Now, we did send this reminder out last week, so that way you had ample time to take care of any administrative things like utility bill or something like that for the admin building, as we will be closed Thursday and Friday. And that's exciting. But what's happening on Friday?
Well, I wanted to go over really quickly on this item here. If your trash day is Thursday, we are going over and beyond for you. We're going to miss it this week on Thursday because of Thanksgiving, but we're picking Thursday route trash up today and next Monday and next Thursday, back to the Thursday trash day. So we're picking up the Thursday trash route 4 times in 2 weeks, just to make sure that we got everybody. So we're helping them out. So if Thursday is your trash route, there's the schedule.
And that's an important thing to know, because when you have a lot of family come over, you have a lot of trash. Mm-hmm. So keep your eye out for that. But what's happening? Tell us what's happening on Friday.
Yeah. So the day after Thanksgiving, on Friday, the 25th, we've got a couple of big activities that are going on. One activity, the ice skating rink is already open. It opened on Friday, and it's open every day. It will open on Friday, I believe, at noon and run till 11 p.m. on Friday. So you can get your ice skating in early. Come downtown early. Last year, there were a lot of people that came into downtown. And we'll have activities starting at 5 p.m. on this Friday. There'll be food trucks, there'll be live music, there'll be things in the courtyard by the courthouse. And at 6:15, the parade begins. And so there'll be a parade going on. At 7:30, some of the events at the 1 start to happen. That ceremony starts. And by 8 o'clock, they'll be wrapping up that ceremony, lighting up the 1 tree, and then the fireworks for Enid Lights Up the Plane will begin at that time. And so there will be a lot of people downtown this Friday. So you don't want to miss out. There's going to be some graphics throughout the week if you look on our website to figure out what to do with parking. My suggestion is to get there early, find a good parking space. There are several different parking lots, just like there were last year, where you can park a kind of away and then get a bus ride in. And so they're still doing that again this year. But it's going to be a great event this Friday for Enid Lights Up the Plains and for the lighting of the 140-foot tall world's largest fresh-cut Christmas tree right here in Enid, Oklahoma.
And that is really cool. But let me tell you what else is happening that same night, if you don't mind. So over at the Stride Bank Center, there is a place, it's called the Marketplace, and it is a vendor craft show, and there's going to be about 130 vendors in there at the same time. So we are so excited to be able to have that activity for people who want to come in and get warm. And there's going to be hot chocolate and everything like that in there too. So that I believe that starts at 4. So.
It's going to be great. Downtown,
Yes,
they've
busy.
kind of tried to make this event on Friday where there's more music and more things going on after the fireworks. And then it's not just over after one night. Every Saturday in between now and Christmas, there's an event going on in that space down there. So there will be, I know December 17th, they're doing a reading. One of the weekends is a Christmas critter where there's going to be kind of a zoo, what do you call that? Petting farm, petting zoo. I don't know. I'm getting my words wrong, but anyway, there's going to be something going on every Saturday down there by the tree.
And you can get a lot of this information on our website as well as visit enid.com. And so you can definitely be in the know on their social media as well as ours. And we look forward to all of the visitors, for sure.
That's right.
Definitely. Well, we're going to move into some other information that is also happening. And so we told you about this last week, and this is called Healthy Relationships 101. And I believe this is the last week. Next week is the last week for this event, and so it's at 4:30 at the library, and it's just trying to give teenagers from 14 to 18 some good foundations to be able to have a healthy relationship. Each one of these dates has different information, and so you can find that on their website at enid.okpls.org, and there is that information. And then we also have Parents Night Out. Now, November 19th, this past weekend, they did have one, and so that's exciting. And they are having another one, so if you weren't able to participate in this last weekend, then you have another opportunity, which is December 17th, and that is from 4 to 7 over at Champion Gym. And you do need to register for this event so that they know how many refreshments to have. That is enid.org/Parents Night Out. Definitely want to have have an evening to go Christmas shopping so you don't have little eyes singing. This is a perfect time to be able to do that. And then we also have Christmas in the Park. Will you tell us about that?
That's right. We've got Christmas in the Park. This is something put on by the City of Enid and Parks and Recreation Department. And so they've got all kinds of things going on from 6 to 9 p.m. Come and enjoy it with your family. I know that there's also 3 different drives that are going on to try to try to give back to the community and give back to some people. So one of them I know is Toys for Tots. So if you want to bring a new unwrapped toy, you can bring that to Meadow Lake Park on this date. They'll collect that. Another thing they're doing is collecting diapers, and CDSA is distributing those. And then they're also doing toiletries and things that they're distributing at senior care centers. And so there's 3 opportunities for 3 different ways you can give back to the community. So feel free to participate in that.
And that's going to be from 6 to 9. And so once again, if you have any questions, you can get that information on our website at enid.org. And then we also have, so this is the time that we spotlight one of our animal welfare pets that necessarily wouldn't work very well in here because it's kind of black. And so you can see Goku, and he is black, and he's a male, and he is 2 to 4 years old. He is a husky mix. I was told that he is very sweet. He loves to explore. He loves to sing and talk. And I was kind of wondering what that was about. And she said that he loves to howl and he loves to interact with you.
That's great. My dog is like that too. I can make him howl on command pretty well.
I wish I could train Daisy to do that.
That dog's very interesting. It looks like he's got 1 blue eye and 1 brown eye.
Well, he is a husky mix, and huskies are kind of known for having 2 different colored eyes.
Pretty cool.
And so that is really cool. And he would be perfect for a very active family. So if you are looking for your forever fur baby, then you can go down to animal welfare, and he is in pen 9. They do suggest, highly recommend, that you bring your actual children as well as some of your other fur babies and see if they get together and they interact well. And so their number is 580-249-4910. If you have any questions, give them a call.
I'll bet Goku would eat some leftover turkey if you needed someone to help you in that department.
I don't know. Is turkey good for animals?
I'm sure it won't hurt him. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't say I'm not sure, but I'm sure that dog would love it.
Probably. And I just want to say it's a lot better to adopt than it is to shop. And so we're going to talk about some of our road closures and things like that. And so we are still talking about the Meadow Lake Bridge because we want you to be very aware and in the know about these road closures that might affect your yes. I just completely drew a blank. And so anyway, moving forward. So that should be over by January. And then we also have the West Elm road closure. And this is going to take about 6 weeks. And so that is from West Elm Avenue, from North Washington Street to North Independence Street. So be aware of that. And then we also have the road closure on Hillsborough Drive cul-de-sac that started on Monday, November 7th. That is going to last for about 3 weeks. Obviously, any of these road closures, timeline permitting with weather, obviously. So be very aware of that. And then we also have the North Walker Street for concrete repairs that started on November 8th. And then that is going to last about 3 weeks. And then we have the Homestead Road closure. And I believe that one is supposed to take 2 to 3 weeks. And so be aware.
I think they're pouring that today. They're working on Homestead today. And that other cul-de-sac, I think they were pouring half the cul-de-sac today. So we should have a good week for construction with a little warmer temperatures.
We're moving forward.
That's
yes,
right.
The weather. And so then we also have the Heritage Trails concrete repairs that starts tomorrow, I believe. And then that will last about 2 weeks. And so that is our road closures. And we also have this one on France Avenue. And this is from France Avenue, from South 4th Street to Leona Mitchell Boulevard for a water relocation. And that one is going to take about a week.
Okay. That's a lot.
That was a lot. That was definitely a mouthful.
Progress is being made all the time.
Yes, and you can see it here. And so this is the time that we spotlight our job opportunities.
That's right. We talk about this every time, but we've got some excellent jobs here at the City of Enid. So come apply. If you know someone else that's looking, send them to enid.org/careers.
Yes. Great highlight. And then I'll let you tell us about this as well.
You bet. If you're interested in, trying out running for one of these Ward 1, 2, or 5 commissioners or the mayor, then you've got a very small time frame to get your application in. So between 8 a.m. on December 5th and 5 p.m. on December 7th, you need to get your application in, and then you'll be ready to go, ready to run for race.
Great job. Then we also have the MAPC meeting tonight. Why don't you tell us about that?
There's one lot split on tonight's meeting, and that's it. So if you're interested, show up at 6 o'clock. We're going to do a lot split for a property on Chestnut and get it divided up so that some interested people might be able to section off and purchase part of that property.
That's great. Well, I do know that, like he said, we have the MAPC meeting tonight. And so that starts at 6. That's in the council chambers. And then we also have...
Our next meeting is not until December the...
Yes, disregard that
6th,
bottom one.
I think.
Yes.
We've got an extra week in here.
Yeah.
Because we meet on the 1st and 3rd. So it's the first meeting in December. I think it's the 6th.
Yes. Well, I believe you. So this is the Garfield County Emergency Management app, and then we also have C-Click Fix. These two are used as a communication device between the city and you to let you know what the weather is, as well as if you see potholes. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can learn from these apps. And so if you have any questions, you want to download that, give us a call, 616-7258. I'd be more than happy to help you. We are everywhere. You cannot miss us. We are on YouTube, Roku, C-Click Fix. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. There's notifications going out everywhere. So if you are trying to stay in the know somehow on some social media that you use, you will find us if you just look up the City of Enid. And so we just want to say thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving, yes.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for tuning in. We wish you safe travels, and we hope to see you back here on Monday.
All right. Have a good one.